make my chuck roast for carnivore.
I'm first going to turn this on to saute mode and then just press start and let it heat up. Now I just added some butter and I'm just going to stir it around to get the whole bottom saturated. And then once it's hot, I'll add my chuck roast. Now I'm just going to open up my chuck roast. How many pounds is this? This is almost 3 pounds. Now I'm just going to put the chuck roast in the Instant Pot. So I'm going to sear all sides and then I'm going to just slightly cover it with a lid so that it doesn't splatter everywhere. Then I'm adding this whole bone broth to the pot. You can use any bone broth. Once it starts popping, then I just hit cancel because then it starts getting too out of control, and one time it hit my ceiling, so that's why I put the lid on. Now I'm just going to flip it to the other side. Then I'm going to saute again. And don't forget to put your lid back on. Now both sides are seared, so I'm going to press cancel. Now I'm going to pour this whole bone broth into the pot. Now you're just going to add the lid, cure it, and then you're going to go to pressure cook for 1 hour and 10 minutes. Now it's done cooking and it's been sitting here for about an hour. Now I'm going to press cancel and open it up. I like to use a spoon with holes in it, and I'm just going to scoop it out and put it on my cutting board. Now that I have it on a cutting board, I either use 2 forks to pull it apart or I use a knife to just chop it. Here's your final product, perfectly pulled apart chuck roast. So this is what I do with my chuck roast. I use these egg life wraps to make little tacos. I pull them out and they can be a little bit sticky, so you have to be really careful when you're pulling them apart to not rip them. I usually put 2 egg life wraps onto a plate and then I add some cheese on top. Then I add my chuck roast and then I add more cheese. Once you have it dressed the way you like it, then go ahead and melt the cheese and put some salt on it and enjoy.